some of the first steps on trail and the positive. Actually getting trail done now. Had to walk out 30 miles plus 10 on a road just to start just now. So here we go. Now it begins. Almost back to where I'm going to camp. It's like 3.6 from the border. I didn't take much video because I did on the way out. Getting soaked now because it's below dew point. So all this vegetation is soaking me, which that's fine. I'm almost to camp. And it kind of dissipates close to the camp, so I might dry out before I actually get there. But it was awesome being at the border and good to be getting positive miles now. I'm gonna set up camp and probably pass out. Good morning, about 15 minutes out of camp. Feeling good this morning. I actually slept good. I got like probably 5 hours of sleep. That's pretty good for me. And I will take it. Today's a big day. I'm trying to do 27 and a half. We'll see what happens with that. I am out earlier than I have been yet, so that's good. It's a good start. And just passed a couple of girls that said they just heard some howling. I didn't hear it personally, but I've only been on trail like 10 minutes. So I'll keep my ear out for that. And I'm backtracking today the whole way. So that's fun. Oh well. Beautiful day on the PCT. Almost at the top of this climb. It's a good little hour and 45-minute climb out of camp. Then it'll be cruisy for quite a while. And then one more decent climb before lunch. And that'll be it. I'll be at lunch in about, I'll be 17 out from the border at that point. So that'll be 14 in on the day. And then I will go another probably 11 or 12, maybe 13. If I get the hearts, I'd be surprised. But I'm just gonna walk till I don't want to walk anymore. It's kind of how I do it. But gorgeous day, and look at this view. Jeez. Wow. Just came from that way. It's a beautiful day. A lot of blue sky today, more than I've seen since I've been up in this area, which has been since Saturday. Today is Friday, so I've been in this area for a week now. I suppose this is where I ate lunch yesterday, so that's a good checkpoint. It is only 9:45, so making good time this morning. And I'm gonna have lunch where I camped night before last, and that'll leave me, I believe, 13 and a half to Hart's Pass after lunch for a 27 mile day, I believe. And that's around what I'm trying to average, a little over. So it'd be nice to get one on day 3, start working that average up. Did 23.5 first day, 20.2 yesterday, today 27, so that'll help. All right, here we go. Alright y'all, it's 11:30, got me lunch, just finished this climb up out of this basin, been over in that saddle, went down, you can probably see the trail down there, switch back up this face, and then it goes along around here, and continues. I'm gonna grab my stuff out, and have a bite to eat, and chillax for a moment. I won't ever see this part again, so soak it in. I don't think anyone's really wondering this at this point, but this is how you get water. And I'm not filtering that. I don't have a filter with me. So that's how it'd be. You look for good sources. I got some bleach and a dropper if I deem the source. A little over 2 miles out from where I camped night before last. Walking through this meadow. Same mega mountains that I've been doing clips of, except I did come over that saddle earlier. I was on the other side of that giant guy. That's the one with the big face. You can see the trail up here. And it's a beautiful day still. Clouding up a bit, but that's expected. It's 15 after noon, I believe, and yeah, just cruising along. Yellow. It's 4 o'clock. 20 miles in at the moment, got like 7.5 to go, and that's what I'm walking beside. Gorgeous. It's been a good day. Only saw a couple people here lately. I was seeing a lot of people early in the day, but not so much anymore. I have an option at, I think it's 3 or 4 miles short of Hart's Pass to camp if I decide I want to, but I don't really think I will. Probably just keep cruising and get there. It's a campground there, so I'll be able to set up on a flat spot without looking. And I have some food I left in the bear box there to grab, so I didn't have to carry all of it up to the border. And then tomorrow I'll continue towards Rainy and lay up short of it, hitch into Mazama the next day, and I have a resupply at the Lion's Den hostel, and I might have to grab like a couple little things to finish out the supply, and I'll charge all my stuff, shower, maybe wash clothes, and continue on. That's it. Washington is nuts. This is far better than Colorado. Far better. Just over 25 in. Got about a mile and a half left. I'm gonna grab water like 0.3 before I get to the campground. Got my cold soak going already, like probably 45 minutes ago. But it'll be good and done. Be able to eat. I'm starving. I need to get some more food going in my setup. I've been eating everything I have, but I need some like jerky or something like that. Some protein. It's hard to make myself eat the tunas. I have them, but I haven't eaten any of them yet. I've been eating pepperoni for my meat source. I also have cheese with me that I haven't touched, but I might eat some of that tonight. Campground, 30 miles to Green Pass. And I'm gonna lay up short of that. Leave like 7 to 10 in the morning and hitch down to Lions Den and Mazama again. I've resupply there to get me to the next spot. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Hailed this morning for a second. That's what that last clip was. But not for very long at all. It was like BB size. Yeah, there's a lot of people that showed up to the trail this morning via Raven from Lions Den, and yeah, some people went down that had already been up to the border but weren't going to Rainy yet, and yeah, I think only like 2 hikers kept going from here other than me. I think they're a German couple. Whoa. Gorgeous. These mountains are insane. I think I see Washington Pass. Just gonna check out this view. Nice. Oh yeah, on a cliff face. Cool. I'm not getting any closer. This kind of stuff isn't dangerous right here. It's got to be a pretty good slope to be fear-inducing. There's been a lot of these, but nothing too crazy yet. Still carrying my axe and spikes just in case, because we are still in northern Washington and it's still storming. That's to the southeast. I don't think that's gonna hit me, but anything could roll over this at any time. Holy crap, this is a big cliff right here. Whoa, I can't get any closer. That's hundreds of feet straight down. I'm gonna run out of space on my phone before I even get through this first part. It's insane. No justice done on the videos or anything close to what this actually looks like. I mean, this face is 1,000 feet. This mountain rises 2,000 at least, maybe more. Yeah. And an hour later, down the switchbacks, dropped thousands of feet. I mean, you can tell in the reference to these same mountains I was videoing, saying we're huge. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see where I came from at all because I'm going over this pass this way. But it was a long ways down. I was glad to be going SOBO, not NOBO on that. Whew. Taking a little rain at the moment. About 12 miles in on my day. It's a little after 1. I want to eat lunch here pretty soon, but can't really do that when it's raining very well. So we'll continue walking until I find a nice spruce with some coverage, and then I can put my rain gear on and eat. Made it to the Midday River. Got 14 and a half to Rainy Pass. It's finally quit raining for the most part. Rained for probably 2 hours, I'd say, maybe longer. I'm probably 14 out from Rainy Pass, so about, anywhere from 4 to 7 from where I'm going to camp. Trying to be just under 10 miles in, or around 10. Get started early and get to the highway and hitch to town and get all my chores done and get back to trail if possible in the same day. A little Nero in and out action. And yeah, I guess that's it. Take a little break to air out my Tootsies. They were soaked and pruny. They're almost good. I'm gonna give them about 10 more minutes. It's 4:15, about 3.9 from the first camping option. And then there's more the next 3 miles after it. So got options out, yeah. Just listening to this river over here while I'm chilling, eating some gummies and Sour Patches. That rain was relentless, but something I didn't even mention was there's about 2 or 3 miles of just crazy overgrowth and blowdowns galore from whatever creek that was at whatever point, Bush Creek, all the way this side of the Midday River, and it kind of tapered off. And then there was a few more, but that was a really bad part from Bush Creek to the Midday River. Insane overgrowth. Anyway, not one to complain. I was just worried about bears. There's also a ton of bear poop all over the trail through there, so I was banging my poles the whole time. Alright, that's it. Yo, got an exercise for everybody at home. Next time you find yourself having a good day, awesome day, as I tend to have, I want you to walk for 2 hours through a Pacific Northwest 40-degree rainstorm and a bunch of overgrowth and blowdowns. And then stop. After it stops raining, take a break, dry your feet out, get them nice and dry, warmed back up. And then I want you to put those wet, cold socks right back on and keep walking. If you're still having a good day after that, let's be friends. Forest looks so cool right now. Light coming through, all wet. Nice. Topping out on Midday Pass. This was the first camping option. So there's a tent site up here. I'm not sleeping up here because it's on top of the pass. I'm out of breath. I only stopped once to dry my tootsies on a huge climb just now. And continuing on, probably another, I think it's like 1.5 miles to that spot I want to go to. And maybe a little further. There's that campsite. Looks decent, but I bet it gets cold and windy up here. All right. Sweet. Glad to not be climbing anymore today. I'm wearing my rain gear still. It's mighty warm, but I'm trying to dry out my wet clothes under them with my body heat. I'm not sweating, I'm just pretty warm. All right, here we go. Killer view on this side. Nice. All these views have been ridiculous. Inside a mile to my campsite. I went ahead and just committed to that one. The next one after it is just for one tent, and it says it's kind of like not even all that great for one tent. So this one has 3 spots, and I haven't seen anyone else in quite a while, and I don't think anyone would already be posted up. It's not even 6 yet. It's about 0.8 miles, and I'm gonna be there in like 15 minutes probably. So hopefully no one's there. If they are, hopefully there's room for me. Let's see the trail. Across up there and zigzag on that corner of that ridge. Alright, I was pretty tempted to cruise on, but I got here and saw where it was. And it's like 6 miles to the next decent site. And that's over Cutthroat Pass. It's only like 1,000-foot climb. It's just over there. But yeah, I just don't want to do it. My little tootsies have been wet a lot today, so I'd like to get them dried out and all that. So sorry, just took a still of that. And yeah, this will be camp. Gonna go scope it out. This is like 22, I think, on the day, and leaves me 9 to Rainy Pass in the morning, which is right in that number of breakfast challenge where you try to make it to town in time for breakfast. So I'm gonna wake up at like 4 a.m., be out of camp at 4:30, and be at that intersection with the highway at probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, and trying to get down to Winthrop or Mazama for breakfast. We'll see how that works out. I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna set up. I see some flat spots over here too, and a little nice little brook babbling down there. I grabbed water just a second ago, but this will be nice for overnight water. All right, I was long-winded, but that's what's going on. Nice.